Alright, time for another edit, time for another promo video, and time for another DIY your promo video on LA 3D Productions on this channel. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to crush that like button, subscribe, like, comment down below, and forward to everyone you know. You have to press these algorithms, man. So anyway, so I'm going to do a promo video. I'm going to do a revised promo video and put all my videos that I made together when I was working at the clubs, at the adult clubs, cheetahs, leopards, alley cats, and kudos, thanks to Rob, for being part of the team. He's a great boss and a great club owner, organization to work for, and nothing but respect. And all the other clubs that I worked for, whether it was a dance club, after hours club, or a strip club, or adult club, or whatever you want to call it, these are probably one of the best clubs that I worked for, and best owners. So thanks, Rob. You're a good owner, a good club to work for. Nothing but respect. So I'm gonna do the videos that I did back then, the promo videos that I did back then. I'm going to revise it all, crunch it all into one video, so that show you how I did it. And it's already made, so I'm just gonna mash it together and add a little bit of spice and dice on the video. So anyway, so what I did is I took all my footage. You can see it right here. You see all my, on the mouse that I highlighted. Oops. I just took all the video footage that I had on my external hard drive and put it on my screen. Alright, and what I'm going to do is just sync everything else. So, like I said, every editor is different. I like to do things fast and quick and precise, instead of just going all the way to file, you know, and importing and exporting the media. I just go like this, much easier aspect. Excuse me. Just go down, bring it down, and bring it down to the timeline. Excuse me. Bring it down to the timeline. All right, so, and then I'll organize it later on, because I already know where all the footage goes. I just got to put everything together and how do you call it? Excuse me. Just bring it down to the timeline like this and let it render. So you'll see all these buttons on top. Let that render. Like to the other videos that I show you. See right there, just go to the time clock and it'll render. As you can see, I just got to bring everything else down, and then I'll organize everything. Yeah, organize everything. Make sure I don't want to forget anything else. So, okay. Now that it's in the timeline, see that little circle on top? That means it's rendering. Let it render. So, alright, so it's still rendering. You can see the white little dots on top. That means it's rendering. Let that render. Okay. See, there you go. So wait for the magic of editing. I'm going to fast forward it. So I'm at 4% right now, because there's like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say about 10 or 15 footage that needs to be rendered and it's gonna take a while. Okay, so we're at 92% rendering right now. Yeah, so we're at 92% rendering right now. So we're like, say about 1 minute away for it to download on the timeline. So all the video footage is already set, ready, secured, and ready to be organized. Like I said, this is the way I do it. That's the way how my brain functions. I put everything on a timeline, and then I organize it myself to the footage that I created on the videos that I made, and I just put it 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just add a little this, a little that, and see what fits, see what looks good and fits good with the footage of the video and the audio. So we are 99. So now we are completely rendered. Awesome. So this is how it's gonna go. The reason why I'm doing this full screen at a moment is to show you how I put all the footage on the side on my desktop, and I just take it and I just move it, all the footage on the timeline right here. So I would go like this, like that. Okay, since I already did that, I'll just delete it, but that's basically how I show it. But this is one of the clubs that I used to work for, and I do my own videos and promos to Loving at the Party, and to make because each time I work there is a party, and that's the way I work and that's the way I operate. I don't like to see clubs that are completely empty. I like to see it busy, everybody moving, everybody making money, the dancers, the bartenders, the waitresses, and the DJs. We all get paid, and it's all about money. It's all about business. So everybody gets paid. So that's the way I work, and that's the way I operate. And I combine all that. As a DJ, you also know how to get along with the dancers, the bartenders, the bouncers as well too. So, and as well as all the patrons and all the, you have to wear different hats. You got to get along with everybody. Not everybody's going to get along. We all know that. A lot of people are going to have a lot of hate for unknown reason, but that's their problem. But for me, I like to see things organized. I like to see things working accordingly. I don't like to see people fight, but even though you're in a bar, people will drink a little bit and they will fight, and that's just the way it goes. All right, so anyway, let's proceed. There's one of the video footage right here. Okay, so we'll just go. Oops. On action. Right, time for another. Oops.
Still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Better see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so that was one of the videos that I finished up. So I just gave you a quick glimpse. So this is one of the endings I'm just gonna put at the end, because I already know that's gonna go. So I'm just gonna stick that in front. I'll look at this other two footage right here. So since this has a lot of, let's just say, a lot of action in the beginning, it kind of gives you and draws you in already. That okay, this is a place to be. The girls are fine. The music is live. Drinks are flowing, and it's ready to rock and roll. So with this right here, I was just kind of like enticed the beginning, middle, and the end. So I'll entice like let's just say the people who are the single guys or girls out there who want to go out in a nightclub and anything that's flashy. Like anybody who's got technical ability when it comes to editing knows that what strikes the eye or the mind, you want to click onto it. So we're right here. I just took a green screen. One of the girls that we filmed, that I filmed, one of the models that we did, one of the dances that we did, and just filmed them on a green screen. In the back right here is just one of the other girls that we filmed as well. So we just layered it, put her on the green screen, and put her in the front, and just took the other picture in the back, and then we had her dancing, and with the silhouettes in the back. So it made it look really effective and really cool. Anyway, let's just let's take a look at that footage.
Because brother gonna rise and shine. Step 2, get some good, some food in you.
Okay.
Step 3, you grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Okay, so that was the beginning. So we'll keep that beginning open from the beginning. We'll have this footage for the beginning because it kind of draws you in already with having one of the dancers in front to show her her dancing in the front, her so-called her goodies. But anyway, use your imagination, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we'll have that front, we'll keep this second, and then we'll have the other footage. Will take me out of there for a second. And that'll use it in the back because that's just the way it goes. Okay, so we have another footage right here. Okay, so that's one of the other badass footage that we got. We got another dancer right here. Okay, so simply because these are recorded vertically, it makes the footage look okay, but you want to entice it a little bit, make it a little bit more flashy, make it look good. So let's bring that over to here on top. Bring that down a little bit, and then we'll go, and then we'll splice it. We'll create like so that so that it won't have no problem. Simply because the footage, I'll bring that down, and we'll bring that right over there. So at least I'll have all the footage on one shot, because I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to make it too complicated. Even though it gets a little bit complicated, I don't want to be complicated enough, because in my mind it's very complicated. But anyway, that's just how it works. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so let's just take that. Take that. Alright, and then we'll take the other footage, which is the other small one right here. Yeah, so we'll take this and that, and we'll just keep layering it. Simply because you want to fill in the footage with the empty box right there. So you want to take that, because it's already filled. We'll take that on top. Oops, my bad. We'll take that there. Add that there. Alright, so I got a better idea. Hold on, we'll just take that there.